Check out these massive swords unearthed in Turkey. Now, I'm not sure if this is AI or not. I haven't seen anything necessarily debunking it, but I haven't seen any mainstream news on it either. But you know how this stuff goes when it comes to giants. They generally don't put it in the mainstream media. Check these out. Allegedly 3,000 years old. And these things are huge. As you can see, they dwarf the archaeologist digging them up. And they're said to be Nephilim swords. Now, I did some research and I asked chatgpt about what size sword a 6-foot tall man would need. And on average, swords in medieval times were about half of a man's height. Then I asked chatgpt, based on these pictures, how big are these swords? And this is what is said. The image you provided appears to show an extremely large sword, far larger than typical swords from any historical period. The approximate length based on the image, we need to consider the scale provided by the person in the photo. If the person in the photo is around average height, 5'5" to 6 feet tall, the sword seems to be around 4 times their height, making it roughly 20 to 24 feet long. To the next sword, and it said that one was 40 to 50 feet long. So if you do the math on that, half the height, these beings that wielded these swords had to have been anywhere from 75 to 100 feet tall. Just know, if these are real, you'll never see it in the mainstream media. It will not hit the mainstream media. If they actually did uncover these swords, what else would they be used for other than a being wielding them? I don't see ancient beings just carving or making random weaponry that large for no reason at all. Why would they do that? It's so labor intensive. It's a waste of resources. It just doesn't make sense. The only logical explanation is that there were beings big enough to wield these swords. Could it have been the Nephilim from the Book of Enoch? Possibly. Could it have been beings even older than that? Possibly. Poseidon, the Greek gods, something along those lines. Could they have been real beings? I'm not saying it's the case. I'm just saying ponder it. It's absolutely amazing if it's a real find. That's just my 2 cents. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Crazy stuff. I am out.